Hey everybody, it's Charles, your hobby hero, and today I'm coming to you with a gigantic mystery box with a huge Grail for a grand prize. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button down in the bottom corner. I do appreciate it. I do put out regular content about the hobbies that I love the most. Now, it has been a while since I've put out another one of my mystery boxes. I had planned on doing this mystery box back in September, but due to the move, it has been delayed to now a Christmas special box. But it has allowed me to put a gigantic grand prize in this particular box. If you want to check out other mystery boxes I've put together on the channel, make sure you go back and check some previous videos, give you an idea of kind of how the boxes are made up. This box does go live today, shortly after this video goes live. So if you want some, make sure you head over to my Instagram account. They will be going up for $500 shipped out the door. Every box is guaranteed minimum value of $550 with a chance at a grand prize. And that grand prize box this time will contain this beauty right here. That is a Hulk 180, the first appearance of the Wolverine in cameo, and a 7.0 with that custom Wolverine label. Absolute beautiful book here with Hugh Jackman reprising his role as Wolverine. This book is even hotter than normal. Absolute awesome piece for any collection that or any collector out there that might be looking for it. This will be in one of the 10 boxes. But you might be asking, well, if this is the one that everyone's going to be going after, what do those other boxes look like? We have a sample box here. This is one of the boxes that will not contain the grand prize in it. If you don't want to have any of those things spoiled, make sure you turn the video off now. But without further ado, I'm going to show you what one of the non-winning boxes looks like. So each box does come with some custom art done by yours truly. I do like to have a little extra in there. This one's going to feature Wolverine on the cards in different costumes that he has donned throughout the history of his X-Men repertoire. And then our first book up is going to be, this is a Daredevil. This is the first appearance of Yuriko, Lady Deathstrike, in a fine plus, 197. Next book up here, we've got the Peacemaker #1. This is the reprint from 1978, I believe, of the Peacemaker. Awesome TV show. A book that I'd like to find the first print of eventually someday for the PC. Next one up here, we've got Gunslinger Spawn. This is the first appearance of Dakota in a near mint. We've got Dr. Aphra #1. This is a retailer exclusive. This is her first solo series. This is another character that is highly spec'd to come to a Disney Plus series in the future. Can't wait. Big fan of Dr. Aphra. We have Kanto #1. This is the second print. This is another book that has been optioned for a television series. Great book, fun read if you have not read that already. We've got the Uncanny Tales, old horror book in a high grade. Very fine plus condition. Kind of hard to find these old horror books in decent condition. Nice little book for the horror fans out there. We've got Fantastic Four 100. This is the 100th anniversary issue for the Fantastic Four. Has all of them fighting Dr. Doom. I tried not to cover him up with a sticker down there at the bottom. Next one up here, we have Kanan, the Last Padawan. This is the first appearance in cameo of most of the Phoenix Squadron, which is, we have confirmed most of them are coming to the new Ahsoka Disney Plus series. This is another book that I think is at a lull right now with some opportunity to pick up in the future. We've got Thor, first appearance of Throg and Puddlegup. This is a near mint copy in a newsstand, no less. Throg has made a splash, pun intended, here in the last couple of years, and I do think we'll see a project very soon, maybe an animated series on Disney Plus featuring some of the animal companions of the Marvel universe. And this is our last Raw book before we get to our slab book. And that is Spectacular Spider-Man. This is the first appearance of the Spot, who's supposed to be our main villain for Into the Spider-Verse, which we just had another trailer drop. This is a near mint minus copy and in a newsstand. Very hard to find those in those high grades. And then our last book for this one is our graded book. And this one is no slouch. It is X-Men number 100 in a very respectable 8.0. I personally think it's a little undergraded, so it may be a little bit of a bargain on that, but it says 8.0 on the slab, so it's priced as an 8.0. This is the old X-Men versus the new X-Men. Very early appearances, obviously, of the new X-Men members as well, and just a great classic cover on that book. So, like I said, this is going live here very shortly, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Head over to my Instagram. If you have any questions about the boxes, you can message me there as well. Until next time, though, guys, Hobby Hero out.